My husband Matt and I have been coming to Schweitzer for pretty close to 19 years now. And over the years have been involved in a number of different things. I've led a lot of different small groups for adults, and most recently have been teaching in the kids' Sunday school classes. One thing I'm really grateful for is that my mother always instilled in me that scripture memory was a really, really powerful tool. Something that I have struggled with pretty much my entire life is worry and anxiety and just my thoughts getting a little bit out of control. I can come up with a million worst case scenarios for everything that could happen and can spend a lot of time living in that space. And that, coupled with the fact that I am a bit of a doer and an achiever, and I really like to control outcomes in my life, can be a really, it can be a real struggle from a faith perspective, because I just don't think that that's the place that we're supposed to live as followers of Jesus. We adopted our daughter, Zoe, and she is now 11 years old. And then a few years later, we began the process again and adopted our son, Eli, who is now 8 years old. And, you know, it's funny when I go back and think about how difficult I thought the first process was. And then when Zoe got home and I felt like, you know, I was back in control and I could tidy everything up again. And then when we started the process with Eli, things were much more difficult and much messier, and the worries and the unknowns and the uncertainty greater than anything we had been through in our previous experience. In Philippians 4, there's a passage there where it talks about worry, and in the Message version of that, it talks specifically about turning your worries into prayers. And I find that has been a really powerful and practical tool for me, because it's something that I can do when I begin to feel really consumed by anxiety. It's something that I can make a conscious choice in that decision to turn that worry into something productive, and that being a prayer. I think, you know, when it is difficult to give up that control, it's a minute by minute, thought by thought choice to give up my thoughts of worry and anxiety and exchange those for the promises of God that are His peace and His wholeness. My name is Meredith Roberts, and this is just the beginning of my story.